thinking about it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
It's none of the girls'?
It was none of the girls, someone brought it to the old town hall. And I was like, I don't know if it is, if it's none of the girls. So I
Maybe
left
we
it
post,
there.
okay, maybe we post it online or something.
I did posted it in the Latinx to Boys Facebook page, but it's just, it's not all.
Yeah,
All of them.
yeah. I mean, it's a nice bag. It's one of the new ones.
Yeah,
That's really weird.
and I remember that day it was raining, so that's why I guess someone brought it.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe we should post it
All
like
right,
on the.
call this meeting to order.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
Nation under God, liberty and justice for all. Good job.
We'll skip it for tonight. I was unprepared. All right, first, did you guys have a chance to look over last month's minutes?
Yeah, I motion to approve them as submitted.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Same as Lane, you guys had a chance to look them all over? Yes.
I motion to approve them as submitted.
I'll second it. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. I don't have anything for my report, so I'll let you take it over, Jace.
Okay, we'll start with the special event applications. First one's Daffodil Stroll. Here, so.
I don't really, they're not doing a whole bunch in the park. They have, I think Destination Huntingburg is hosting a egg hunt. I think they do that every year. It usually has a pretty good turnout. And then they do the bunny stroll, I think, to the park. So I think those are the only things like really happening in the park for the Daffodil Stroll. Like they don't have any vendors or anything set up down there. Any questions you might be able to answer?
Pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, I was gonna say, they're not doing I don't think they're doing the fashion show this year. So like, I know in years past, they've used Old Town Hall, I think, but they're not doing that this year. So pretty straightforward as far as the event goes.
They were wanting Market Street closed down for a little bit during the.
I think for just a tiny bit, yeah. Not like, I think they said it would maybe be a whole, like an hour just for the kids to get the eggs out. I think like they use the German American Pavilion like lawn. I think that's where they hide the eggs, put the eggs out. And I think the kids run around there and get eggs for a little bit. So they said maybe for like safety purposes, closing down the middle roads just so like the kids don't run out there during that time period. But that's about basically all they're gonna use it for. So like it won't be very long that it's closed, you know. I think it would be like an hour on Saturday, I think is the day they do the egg hunt.
What do you guys want to charge them like a non-profit rate, or you let them have it, or?
I think we should turn them the non-profit rate. Because we still have to have cases, people cleaning that backwards, moving stuff in and moving stuff out. So it's not gonna be totally not costly for the park department.
Well, especially if they gotta close it for a little bit, because you don't have to pay.
Don't they put the gates out?
Yeah,
Do they?
So we set them out on the side of the building and then when it's time to close it, they
don't
just,
close them.
we will be providing
I'll
our
do
trash
Randy.
truck for the event too, so.
Oh, you're gonna take the tractor bit.
Yeah.
Well, I think if we're gonna provide the trash, that I think you guys are right, we should charge them enough.
I agree with Randy. Charge a nonprofit rate.
Are you making the?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Okay, next special event application is the Latino Festival.
Hello, hello, I
Hi.
am Rosina, and I'm here to request the usage of the park, of Market Street Park, the whole park and the Old Town Hall for the Latino Festival. The difference from other years is that we again moved it to Hispanic Heritage Month, which is it's the first weekend of Hispanic Heritage Month, which is September 19th, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Another difference is that in the past, we've done the festival in 2 days. This year, we're asking just for 1 day. And I do have a question about the usage of the new area of the park. Is that an area that we can use for the festival?
I mean, as long as we are done with our addition of the sidewalk and stuff, yes.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
supposed to start on it either next week or the following week, so
okay.
we're hoping 2-3 weeks they'll be done, so
All right.
that's the goal. But yeah, all that space would be accessible.
Wow. Exciting.
And it'll look nicer than what it is right now.
I mean, it looks very nice. Big.
So there's one Old Town, all of Old Town Hall. In Market Street. And do we take the trash track up for this one?
I don't know what has happened in years past.
I
I was not, last year they did not have it, so that would have been my first year experiencing it.
last year would have been my first year.
Yeah.
also.
So I'm not entirely sure.
I believe that we hire Belton to do the trash.
It says
Yeah.
open.
So, and then I did provide, I don't remember, I
They were-
provided somebody with past event like special event applications,
In
so,
the past, they had the boxes sit around different places.
yeah.
Yes.
In which we have the trash cans now that we can help provide the like
I
15
don't
black
know.
trash cans.
All of where they went to the dumpster, there's no dumpster up in the parking lot behind the store in the corner. I don't know where the dumpster is at.
I think the dumpster was behind the store in the corner.
They wouldn't let them put it in there before.
Okay.
Unless they changed last year, but in the years past, they blocked off the whole parking lot so people couldn't park in there or be in there at all.
Didn't, some of them events, maybe I'm wrong, didn't they not set a dumpster in there just to let them fill it up and then they come back?
I know some events they do, but it's private property, so you'd have to get,
Have a private approval.
yeah, you'd have to approval from that property owner.
I think this is kind of like the last special event application. That whole thing for the nonprofit rate. What do you guys think?
Well, this is profitable. Festival.
That's why I was gonna see what you guys think.
Well, I guess my question is, what was it the last time? They didn't have it last year, but what was it the year before?
We charge for it. I don't remember.
I don't know, I wasn't here for it, so.
I don't remember.
The last time they didn't request the whole, I think it was just Market Street Park and not Old Town Hall.
No, not the town hall, but
Yeah.
all of the park though.
What would the price be? Cool.
That would be the whole park and the whole town hall, the full rate would be,
100?
1,500.
No, that's just Market Street.
So it'd be 2150.
In the past, I do remember we didn't pay for the usage of the park, but we had Huntingburg as one of the sponsors of the event.
So you are a nonprofit organization, not
Correct.
non-for-profit
Correct.
organization, right?
Yes. And we don't charge people to enter.
No.
No,
You don't, but you have several people that sell.
There's no charge to get into the park. The vendors,
Right. the
Yes.
vendors.
correct.
the trucks and so on, they charge, but there's no charge to get into
Do you
the
make
park.
profit off the trucks?
Yes, 10% of their sales. It's generally $100, 100, 150
Per vendor.
per vendor, yes. And we were planning on having 15 vendors last year.
But
We were planning on having 15 vendors last year. So around the same number for this year.
Keep in mind, if you're stuck in between, you guys do have the ability to set your own price. So if you wanted to go somewhere in between,
so what were you guys planning on doing with that? You wanted the whole old town hall, what were you planning on having some vendors in there too, or?
No, the lower floor of the old town hall, that's what we use. Last year, we would sometimes have a nurse there just in case. The top part, and this is something we are still not sure, but we were hoping to have like a cultural expo, like a table of different Latin American communities and just showcasing art. But we're not sure. We're planning on that.
So what if we allow them a non-for-profit rate on Old Town Hall and just charge them full price for Market Street?
I think that would be.
Because that's why I asked her what they were doing with it, because they're really not turning any kind of profit with using Old Town Hall.
I think that'd be good, the nonprofit for the old town hall, and the full regular cost for the Market Street Park.
And what would the full cost be?
So that would be a total of 850.
$1,500 for Market Street.
No,
Yeah, Market Street Park is $1,500.
Okay. What if we did, I'm just saying, let them have Old Town Hall and meet them halfway on. You're saying 1,500, what if we just did it for half? Cause you're getting $100 a vendor.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying, if we gave half of that to do it. Let's just
On
say
the 1,500, there's a $750 refundable.
That is, so it's
Is that
$1,500
above and
plus $750.
Oh, plus, okay,
Yeah,
but they would get that back, though, if there's.
yeah, if everything's returned in good condition.
I kind of like what your idea is, just let them have Old Town Hall and then you're saying just meet them halfway, like
yeah.
just charge them half price. For
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you have 15 vendors, they're getting 1,500, or if they have 20 vendors, they're getting 2,000, and I'm saying just half of whatever that, if they have 15, it's $750.
So you wanna
And let them have town hall.
have the old town hall and then charge $750 to use the
Yeah,
Market Street Park.
that's meeting halfway, isn't it?
Yeah, more than halfway.
Well, yeah, it's more than halfway. I think it's reasonable.
And then they still pay the normal. I would just have them still pay the normal refundable damage deposit, don't you think?
Yeah.
that's not good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the refundable damage deposits always charged.
I like that idea, really.
You wanna make a motion for that?
I'll make a motion that we give them the town hall and $750 for the use of the
Market Street.
market.
I'll second that then. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Thank you.
All right, moving on. Next special event application is
I will reach out.
girls softball. Jerry Austin was supposed to be here tonight, came out. It's for their softball opening day, on April 18th, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. They usually set up like jump houses and jumping jacks. They pick up their own trash. They line their own fields.
They do it all themselves. They,
Yes,
even the maintenance on the field on this last year, or the year before last, they added that 5,000. I mean, they're good. They're good friends, good. Some good citizens.
so basically the only thing that they'll really be closing down is like that
What
one
is-
side of the parking lot so that they can have the jumping jacks and stuff in there.
Let me see, what is the application for?
Just for them to host the event.
I know, but where at? It's not part of the park.
It's at the.
It's at the girls softball
Girls
field.
Yeah,
on the
I know,
south side
but
of the park.
they don't ever use, we don't ever charge them to use that. That's part of their field. Why would they have to fill out an
Well,
application?
according
for
to
that?
the contract, this is separate from it. Any event that they do besides regular league play has
Okay.
to,
As
yeah,
a, above and beyond.
yeah.
I know in the past, Jerry's like, he's willing to pay to have the event down there. I just don't feel right charging them for it for as much as they do for us down there.
I mean, they've been great. Co-sponsors, whatever you want to call it, they've been really great working with the city.
All the money that they've put into it,
Yeah.
I really feel like charging them kind of a slap in the face, in my opinion.
Absolutely. So. But what's your,
I'll make a motion to approve it and to use this for nothing.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Okay.
Now, this has to be like third or fourth year, 'cause I know Jerry's been here
Yeah, it's
many
just
years, does it say four?
fourth or fifth year, yeah. All right, last special event application is Huntingbird 5K Fun Run and Walk. Anyway,
So really, there's not much like that is gonna happen within the parks, except, we do have two of the, which you guys can see in the application, all of the routes and everything. But two of the routes will start at the senior center. So we won't be actually in the senior center other than to use the restrooms. Other than that, we'll be out in the parking lot. And then, of course, running through some of the parks for our routes. So nothing that the parks really has to do in regards to that. But just wanted to put it out there, I guess, that will be, like, if it's okay to use the senior center.
I mean, as long as we don't have any events going on that day, I don't see a problem with it.
So you basically just need a motion to just use the senior center for this, then.
Yeah,
There's nothing really going on that you need to do for the park, that you're just running. through.
yeah, they're just running parks, kind of just letting you guys know that. We still have to, the Board of Public Works still have to approve it. And then we're wanting to do a like special 250th event on the June date. That'll be a separate special event application. And that'll be like hopefully on 4th Street and at City Hall, so. Not really in the parks, but. We're hoping it's good exposure for the senior center.
I mean, it's basically just use as far ourselves.
Yes.
So, yeah, money come out and go back into it, so there's no reason.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's what I was figured. I'll make a motion to use the senior center for this event.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Thank you. All right, so the next item is pool pricing changes. Kinley, myself, Andrea, we all sat down and kind of looked at how much we're paying lifeguards to see, you know, where were we price wise? You know, were we losing money, vice versa? And we were. So what we're paying lifeguards, these prices that we came up with puts us back to where we need to be. So the first thing we did was the ticket books. We took those from $60 to $80. Everybody, if you buy them, you're still gonna be saving $1 per ticket, which is roughly $20 savings yet, because you get 20 coupons. The daily entry, it's staying at $5, but we changed, instead of up to 4 years old getting in free, it's up to 2 years old. Swim lessons, we took up to $75 it's for 2 weeks worth of lessons. They were at 50.
That's it, still some pretty reasonable.
But it's very reasonable, yes.
And that 75 was basically just covering the cost of,
Yes.
The
yeah, we
hourly, like,
weren't
we're not-
trying to make any money. on it.
yeah.
We wanted to at least break even.
Mhm.
Well, even with these revised prices, we probably still won't break even, with all pool chemicals and all that stuff. I mean, I don't. it just-
Probably never really break even with the pool. The chemicals are just expensive, but
So the pool rental, still $300, only we took it to 3 hours for the rental and we changed the time from 6 to 9.
When you have a pool rental like that, people rent it, who supplies the lifeguards?
the city,
Who,
the city.
the city does?
Yeah.
So they need to get paid, right?
Yeah.
The lifeguards, so that's, you know,
Mhm.
that's an expense, so. I don't know, 300 is not bad as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that's why I think it's still reasonable, $100 an hour.
Yeah.
For that pool, I mean,
Yeah, and you get it all to yourself.
now is that the rental, can that be any 7 days a week? Any day, or is it just limited to
Unless
certain?
it's pool's closed, right?
Yeah, only when the pool is closed and it's not open. So
So you're not
I
gonna
don't-
shut the pool down to rent it out?
No, it's just during closed hours. Yeah.
what was the last change? I know there was one more. Actually, no, that was it.
We talked about water aerobics.
Yeah, we
But
will
we're-
be bringing back the water aerobics. Jenna's gonna run it, sounds like.
That was popular, very popular.
Jenna, I think. Yeah.
So we actually, hoping that our senior director, follows through with it, which I think she will. We're gonna have one session for seniors and then one for, everybody else.
Yeah, that was pretty popular. I remember
Yeah, it was very
the
popular.
pool was full.
So does anybody have any issues or, you'll have to, with us changing the prices, you'll have to motion to accept it and then it will have to go to the council.
Is this information only? Do you need a motion to approve
That's
it?
it.
We need a motion to approve.
Motion to approve it,
Yes.
the rate increase. A motion to approve that.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
But you update me on
Yeah,
See you later.
the.
thanks, Abby.
Okay, the next one is pool advertisement. We all know the pool is a very expensive animal to take care of and we're trying to the mayor, Kenley, and myself, we all kind of tried to figure out what could we do to bring a little extra money in, to help kind of close that gap. And we came that we want to do advertisement on the fence on the inside. So it's gonna be $300 per year. The banner cost is $60. It's for a banner size of 47 inches by 36 inches, and it's displayed on the inside of the fence.
The fence?
Yes.
Now, I guess that's not a big deal to obstruct the view. People can't see, you can't see in and out, I guess that's not gonna be a problem.
Nobody needs to be standing outside that fence looking in. It's just weird.
So are you gonna, with that, once it's full, then are you just gonna put people on a waiting list?
A waiting list, or maybe we can come up with something else.
Other opportunities.
Other opportunities. So, and you know, one of those things was we're bringing the concession stand back, a live one. So, we're
Oh, are
getting,
you?
yeah. So that was another way we're hoping to kind of make a little more money and
That's good, I've been wanting to bring that back for.
Yeah.
A while. I think there's an opportunity there depending on what you sell.
so. Yeah, so this is kind of the idea we came up with. We did some research. There were some places, other cities that are starting to advertise throughout their parks to help make up for some of the funding that's lost through the state, and taxes, so.
I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea too.
So you just need a motion to do it and a motion to approve to do it and the price.
Yes.
I make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I think it's a great idea.
Good. Update on the pickleball court. We have, the pickleball court is pretty much ready to go. The street department, Jason and the street department have been great. They've been, working with us. They did the finish grade on it, and while we were digging out and putting the base for the parking lot. Since we have all the baseball stuff coming up again, the field's ready. Jason and the street department has been generous, and they're going to finish the parking lot for us with grade. I can't say it enough how pleased I am that the street department is working so good with us. And we owe them big time. I don't know how we'll ever repay them, but we do appreciate it. So that is actually progressing really well. Hopefully within another week or two, if the weather holds out, maybe we'll have everything prepped and ready to go, and it'll just be a matter of time before the company comes in and paves. So,
That's very good news.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are waiting on that. So
Yeah.
it's very good.
So by the time nice weather gets here, leaves and gets here, leaves. They should be ready to go then, huh?
yes, that's the plan. So
That'd be great.
they'll still have to have, I think it's a month for that asphalt to cure before they can put the actual coating on the pickleball court. But technically, people could get on there and play if they wanted to. So
Once they put the coating on it, I'd stay off for a while, won't it?
once the coating's down, as far as I know, within a week or two, they can get on it and play.
Week or two, yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's a little bit of
Yeah.
a wait from time to put it on until they can get back on it again. I think it's great. And like Randy said, there's a lot of people questions about it and
Yeah.
anxious for it.
Yeah, we ended up renting some equipment from Hope Equipment to kind of help keep the process going. So we didn't have to wait on other equipment throughout the city that might be being used at the time. So that helped big time, not having to stop when we did get good weather. So, yep. So I'm really pleased with that. We're moving really quickly on that one. The last thing I got is the playground update on the southeast playground. We have the 2 footers poured on the long sides, the north and south side. Hopefully tomorrow we'll start digging the short sides, the east and the west, and get the footers poured. And then hopefully by the end of the week, we can start framing up for our little wall. So that's moving right along. Hopefully, keep fingers crossed that the weather doesn't slow us down. So, but we that would have been farther along, but our attention went to first and foremost the pickleball court due to the fact that they're coming to asphalt soon. So we needed to make sure that we had that taken care of first. So, and then once we have the rest of the rock in that wall poured, the company that's coming to install has we have to give them 2 weeks notice, and then they come install, put the turf down, put the equipment in, and it's ready to go. So
That's one thing about this time of year, when the spring gets here, there's a lot of activity, a lot of jobs going on at the same time.
yes, yeah. But I was talking to Dustin a couple of times over the last month, and the guys are working extremely hard and they're having to multitask, and they're definitely earning their money right now. So, yep. So,
They didn't get a winter break this year.
but we're gonna get it there. So just need a little time. So I have nothing else. Next meeting is April 20th. Right?
As it go forward though,
Yeah.
Jace, tell you and you guys, we appreciate all that you do and what they're doing to help make the parks what they are.
I'm sure they would appreciate that. So
I do have a question.
yes.
We were talking about, and maybe it's already done, you were gonna get a bid on those bleachers down there or whatever. Did you get that fixed down in the
On the grandstand.
grandstand?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, so I put out for 2 bids. One of the companies never got back with me. Cooper Rail came back at like 4,000 something. So it was way under than what we thought it was gonna be. So I went ahead and told them to go through with it since it was an immediate.
They've done it for us before. I've done
Yes.
place other ones up toward the front by the ticket booth at one point. Yeah, about 5 years ago.
So they were Johnny on the spot. They did a great job and it's done.
Okay,
They're good people.
another question. The dog park, is it, where are we at on that? Did we decide to?
You beat me to it. I was gonna, if you didn't ask.
Well,
me, I
I'm
was gonna-
sorry, I'm just,
I was gonna ask the same thing.
we got time. Where
We're
we,
gonna put in another card reader, right?
Yeah, what, is there any update on that or?
So right
Ken Ray,
now,
what are you doing?
we've been going back and forth. We're actually working with a lock company. I want to get all the locks within the park system on one master lock and then be able to have locks that can't be duplicated. We're working with them, trying to get a quote right now. The card reader, I don't know if it can be fixed at this point. Nobody's given me a good,
The old one they told us before couldn't be.
so.
You don't even have it anymore, do you?
Instead of, it's down there, but I think it
Yeah,
needs overhauled. I think we're leaning towards a locking system that has a handle and has a key for down there.
So all the
Cause
people using it would have to have a key to get in?
so like the card swiper, I think some of the issues was that like the internet, stuff like that, it was gonna make it cost like
Yeah, so,
a lot more, I think.
yeah. So
my
the
understanding.
door handle lock we're putting on there, basically like, once they go in, it relocks behind them.
But anybody using it though would have to have a key to get in.
Yes,
Yeah, and then they would have to pay for that, like,
Every time they lose it.
yeah,
yes, yeah.
So I was gonna say.
yeah. But we would have a system here to keep track of the keys, who has the keys, what numbered key they have.
Yeah, Yeah, they're
So we would have a
special,
system here.
special
but-
keys, so they can't be duplicated. They have numbers on them and so.
Coming home from church yesterday, and there's a trash can laying out in the middle of the highway over by the old VFW, where that Hatcher place is. So I stopped and get it out of the road, and the wind blew the lid up and smacked me in the face, and glass was all bent now. Be a good neighbor, huh?
Yeah, we had quite a few trash cans take some abuse in this last storm. So down at the main park, but yeah, I mean, that's where we're at. Once he gets the quote back to us, we should be able to move pretty quickly on it. And then at that point, moving forward, it will be locked and they'll have to provide the papers for the dogs and all that stuff.
So then we need to look at possibly revising the fees for that, then I was just looking here.
I don't know. I think those fees will probably still be good.
I wouldn't know why you changed it.
I was gonna say, I don't know that we would have to change them. A lot of those fees were based off of what other communities were doing. So I did a lot of research on like what other communities were charging,
Are these-
communities of
are
our
these-
size.
Are these updated fees? then?
Yes, yeah, those have just been updated recently.
And that, do other communities have keys or what are they?
So I think Jasper, there was 2 or 3 different ones I looked at and they have like swiping, like they have the cards, I think. But I think it would also just be like location wise, probably has a lot to do with it. And like the way it was set up initially probably has a lot to do with it. If I had to guess, because like the way ours was set up initially, I think it was a card.
Yeah.
Unless I'm wrong, but it's probably, the cost probably comes from having like, it's not the first time we've done it. It's like repairing it and it's from a new company. And so that's probably where a lot of the cost comes from.
Well, the doorknob handle lock would be a multiple, that much cheaper than having a card reader put in.
Yeah,
But-
so that's kind of where we're leaning that way. It's just the cost aspect of it. We wouldn't, I don't even know if we would ever recoup the,
I didn't know
cost
the
of the
difference
card.
between a key or a card or.
yeah, I guess the card would link back to a name and you could probably always see who's in there. I think that would be the benefit of it.
I know it
but-
sounds crazy, but we have finger readers, you know, so.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one, you can only use your own finger to get in that bad. I have to use,
Mhm.
so. When they punch in and punch out, they use their fingers, so nobody can, you can't use.
Do it for
anybody
somebody
Card or
else's.
anything like that, so.
Nobody can punch them in.
No, but so you have to use their fingers,
Mhm.
it's your finger.
I mean, if we get to a point, we get going here and we see that there's a lot of heavy use and we can cover the cost of it, I have no problem going that route.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that was our only holdback is we don't know how much it's used right now. So there might be 10 people that use it in a month, there might be 250, like,
Yeah.
and you just don't know, cause you
I
don't
think
have
more
anything
people
to
will
track
use
it.
it if it's managed.
Yeah,
I'll just get ready to say that too, that now, anybody, you know, I think some people are afraid to go because they don't know who or what's gonna be there. If they know that the dog's, you know, having to turn the paperwork in,
But that's how this came up. It was,
yeah.
you know, there was dogs running around. They didn't know who was using them, who wasn't.
Mhm.
Well, that's good though. I just wanted to know where the progress was.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's where it's at, so. I'd like it to move at a faster rate, but sometimes some things just don't move very fast, unfortunately. We are moving in a direction.
Forward.
Yeah.
Yep. Any other questions?
I'm questioned out. so.
That's all I got.
I'll motion to adjourn.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. You have to X out of the screen. Right here.
Is that right?
What?